What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Attack on Titan Season 4. I am here with the second last episode, episode 15. Oh my gosh, I've been kind of putting it off a little bit because I didn't want to be caught up because then I have to wait, and obviously I don't spoil myself by reading the manga. I only like to watch the anime. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait, have some thoughts and theories that I know people are gonna already know the answers to, but I don't wanna know, okay? I don't wanna know. I keep getting this question a lot, and I guess I just wanted to answer it really quickly. So people kept asking me my favorite season so far, which would be season 1. For me, I just feel like the concept was really well done in season 1. I loved the characters, and then it kind of lost traction a little bit as we've gotten to season 4. But I think season 1 is really hard to top. And as far as favorite characters go, I feel like you guys already know the answer to that. It's obviously Jean and Levi. I feel like they're pretty evenly matched, I would say, but they're my two faves for sure. People were laughing at my reaction to when Levi just started chopping up Zeke because I just wasn't prepared for it. I don't even have any water with me with me right now. So yeah, if something like that happens again, I guess I'm just gonna choke and die. It is what it is. Now, don't forget, if you want to watch the Patreon style version of my videos, you have to head on over to my website, suzylu.co.uk, and become a VIP member, which also grants you access to my Discord as well, where we can chit chat all things anime, gaming, whatever the heck you like. All right, let's watch this.
Take a good look, Zeke. That's Liberio, the place where we live. Compared to the world, it's as small as a birdcage. And since the nation of Marley won't let us leave, we're going to have to live there till we die. Hey, Zeke, wouldn't you like to be free of that place if it were possible?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, do we have visitors already? Folks hardly ever come up here this early. I'll come back when you're finished.
It's okay. We were actually just on our way out.
Oh, you're wearing the armbands.
Hey, what was that for? We're allowed to be outside of the walls right now. We received permission.
I'm here to clean this tower and rid it of filth. That means removing trash and vermin. You demons have tainted my workplace. Understand? Your kind used to massacre everyone they could. You should be wiped out, so why are you breeding?
Good lord, the racism is just disgusting, from the Marlians to the Eldians.
This is the outside world. If you can't stand it as it is, then you're gonna have to change it. Zeke, we need you to save everyone.
Okay, Zeke, we need you to save everyone. But in the process of your plan towards saving everyone, you decided to go over to people of your kind and sacrifice how many of them in the process, and you think that's okay? You know, like one life is more important than another? Because I don't think so. I'm not disputing the fact that Zeke probably grew up in a really harsh environment because even the Eldians over there were mistreated. But then, why would you do the same thing to your own people? Like, what is the greater plan here? Because I'm not seeing it right now.
So how's training going so far?
To be honest, it's tough.
Well, just keep trying. If you work hard, then I'm sure they'll make you a warrior.
After all, you have a very special power in your blood, Zeke.
And more importantly, we know you'll stand out because you're our son.
Don't you mean that in like a really bad way, though, that you'll stand out because you're an Eldian?
The Eldian Empire had planted Titans along the Marlians' escape route, so as day broke, the Titans awoke and the Marlians were...
Yeah, I know. A lot of people ended up dying, right?
Tell us, Zeke, is your father teaching you the true history of Eldia?
Yeah, he says that Eldians did lots of horrible things to Marlians, and that we all have to atone for the sins of our ancestors.
What, constantly though? For the rest of your life? I mean, when does it end? I mean, I can't remember the last time I sat down with people and they started going over like World War I and II. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you should pay for the things that happened. Like, history is history. It's a book, okay? But don't punish the people nowadays because of it. It's like they just want to keep them in check because of things that happened back in the day. It's not fair on the people of now.
You're awful at this, Dad. Kick it harder, okay?
Dad!
Yes? What is it?
Hey, I finished training early today. Do you think we could...
Oh, good. That means the two of us can study more.
Or you could be a dad, you know? You could be a father to Zeke, a regular father.
They're all just stories made up by Marley. Marley wants you to believe that the Eldian Empire had cruel customs and a brutal culture, but that can't be.
Because our great founder, Emir, would have never wished for that, right? It's unthinkable.
Ah, yes, that's exactly right. You're starting to catch on, Zeke.
Yeah.
If you don't have the drive, then leave. This country only has use for warriors who are prepared to devote everything to their motherland. Marley would never trust someone like you with one of the titans that our soldiers have to depend on.
Christ, man, and I thought my upbringing was bad, but yikes.
Hey, you've actually got a pretty good arm for a kid. Here. Nice, you caught it. I'm sick of throwing off the wall. Can I interest you in sticking around for a game of catch?
Your armband is red. Does that mean you're a...
One of those Marleyan warriors that you aim to become. But my beast isn't much use in a war, so I don't exactly live up to the title. For the most part, I hang around here playing catch. The name's Tom Sava, and I work as a researcher studying titans. Throw it, and while you're at it, tell me your name.
Nice to meet you. I'm Zeke Yeager.
My question is, how does he end up with your glasses?
If Zeke isn't chosen to be a warrior, then the entire plan will fall apart.
I know that. But the owl says that they can only intervene and get Zeke selected as a warrior if he has decent scores. And right now, he doesn't.
Well, then what do we do? A chance like this only comes once in a century.
Hold on a second. Zeke still has a chance to come back, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's possible at least. If Zeke steps up and...
I always says to you that they shouldn't have been putting all of this on Zeke, that it wasn't fair.
Please allow me to take part in open training, sir.
Just knowing about this other plan, it's like, it's so sad on Zeke that he only done it for his parents. Or for his dad more than anything.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
Talk like that. We need to support him. He's trying his best. Can't you
His
see
best
that?
isn't enough! He'll never become a warrior like that!
Yikes! My God! It's no wonder he betrayed his dad, if that's the way he was treating him.
Enough that I was willing to shorten my life for the chance to look through Titan memories. To be honest with you, that's why I'm useless when it comes to fighting. It's just, compared to the mysteries of Titans, hatred and war seem awfully trivial.
Well, that's it. There's like grown-ass Titans in the world. Instead of just using them as weapons, would you not want to know everything about them?
This is for the best. Even if I can't leave the internment zone, I'll still be alive at least.
Honestly, I would be wanting to get away from my dad as well.
I'm sorry, but please, stop going out and doing dangerous things. Look, if you get caught, we'll all be sent to the Island of Devils. First they'll ship us to paradise, and then they'll make us Titans.
Have you somehow managed to learn nothing from me after all this time? Unless someone takes a stand, our people will be doomed to live pitiful lives trapped in this tiny cage forever.
Yes,
I know, but Zeke's worried about his own life right now because you're putting him at risk.
You know the only reason Faye isn't alive now is because the world is such a sick and twisted place. We need to fight and fix the world so that no one will ever have to meet her fate again. That's wwhy we're fighting to restore Eldia's strength. That's why we're determined to win our rights back.
Eren is very much like his dad. Like that anger is coming from his dad. Oh boy.
thanks for playing catch with me. I'm grateful. Even when I'm a Titan, I'll cherish those memories. Well, goodbye.
Oh.
If you show your loyalty to Marley by turning your parents into the authorities, you and your grandparents should be safe.
No! I could never!
Zeke! Your parents have been awful to you. They've used you. They never spared a thought for how you felt. They gave up on you. The truth is, they never loved you. Zeke, you've done nothing wrong. Take it easy, Zeke. The next one might knock me over.
Too much for an old geezer to handle, huh?
So it really wasn't just as vicious as I initially thought it was, with Zeke turning on his mum and dad. But I did also say that they shouldn't have put it all on him. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe.
I found out that it's also able to change the anatomy of all our bodies. Around 600 years ago, an epidemic swept the world, causing a drastic decline in its population. But suddenly, the disease vanished from the Eldian Empire. Every last citizen was cured. It was the king's doing. With the founding Titan's power, he redesigned the bodies of his subjects and made them immune.
Makes a lot of sense now, though, why the founder is so important.
If subjects of Ymir stopped giving birth, then Titans would be gone from this world within the next 100 years or so, right? And if that happened, then the world would be free from fear and suffering at the hands of Titans. What's more, if we Eldians hadn't been born in the first place, we wouldn't have had to suffer either. Mr. Sava?
I never intended to tell you this, but many years ago I had a wife and child. In my foolish youth, I'd removed my armband and hidden my identity. I concealed it even from the woman I married, the mother of my son. You see, she was a proud Marleyan. And well, I knew that she would find me out eventually, but I never suspected that when that day came, she would slit our son's throat, and then her own. I decided to become a warrior, because I wanted to kill myself in the grandest way I could.
Oh my god.
I looked for my dead son in you, Zeke. I used my Titan powers to run from my sins, all the while wishing that I'd never been born to this world.
I'll inherit your Titan, not for Marley's sake, but for the sake of the world.
Because he wants to put an end to all of this. And that's what I says to you guys. I was like, we need to end this.
This is something I've kept secret from Marley. There's a way to break the vow renouncing war. And well, as luck would have it, you're the one person who can make use of it. Essentially, you're like the key to a lock. Which means you need the founder to be held by someone you trust.
You're trying to tell me, though, that we can trust Eren to want to put an end to all of this? The way he is now?
Tell me, did Eren tell you guys anything about his family? Such as who his father was?
He did. He said his dad was missing, but that he used to be a doctor.
Unbelievable. So that father was alive? Eren, we're both victims. Your father has brainwashed you. But someday, I'll come back and save you.
Oh my gosh. Part of me feels like Eren can't be saved anymore, though.
First of all, thanks for agreeing to meet with me. I'm glad we're getting to talk. You spoke with Yelena, which means you know where I stand. The Eldian euthanization plan. Do you support it or not?
4 years back, something happened to open one of our dad's memories to me. I relived his memory of the night he slaughtered the royal family of the Walls. He crushed their little kids, smeared them like bugs. I felt their bodies break. If those kids had lived, the royal family would have reclaimed the founder and bound to the vow renouncing war. Humanity inside of the Walls would have lost any chance of surviving. The deaths of those children are what allowed us to live.
Interesting. So does that mean you agree with him? Think he did the right thing?
I think he did the right thing there.
If the Eldians in this town had never been born, then none of them would have to suffer and die in the plan that you and I are about to carry out. This world was never our birthright. It's a hell to be saved from. I'll do it, Zeke. When the moment comes, I'll bring 2,000 years of Titan domination to an end. Until then, we both keep moving forward. All right, brother?
Yeah, precisely. It's settled then. Okay. I want nothing more than to shake your hand, Aaron. But, well, it's best if we don't make physical contact yet. So in lieu of that, I'll give you this.
Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. Oh, wow.
The only way to save us Eldians
is to kill them all.
That was your plan? Mercy killings? Well, you're about to die inside a Titan's stinking mouth, listening to the sound of your body being chewed into tiny pieces. I'd say that's a pretty merciful way to kill you, right? When you consider the way that you stole my comrades' lives.
I stole nothing. Actually, I saved them.
It looks like your legs are starting to grow back.
Mr. Summer! I hope you're still watching!
Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh! Oh, for fuck! That was an info dump and a half. Wow. Okay, where the hell do I even begin with that one? I think my mind is quite torn about the full thing. I'm trying to think way back to when we first heard about Zeke betraying his mum and dad, and I remember being like disappointed in him, but then in the same breath I remember thinking that you shouldn't push your ideals on your children. You should let them be who they're gonna be, let them make up their own minds. And I never really agreed with Aaron's dad, Zeke's dad, the way that he was doing things. He was really forcing that on Zeke. And obviously Zeke met someone better, so he handed them in. He got the Beast Titan. And I'm gonna just say, like, regardless to a lot of the actions that Zeke has done that I have really disagreed with, I do, however, agree that it is probably for the best for the world to get rid of the Titans, to just stop allowing them to breed, just put an end to the full cycle, because the Titans will only ever be misused, used as weapons. They will just cause war all the time. And while I totally get that humans, they can cause war without Titans, they'll always find different ways to have war. But I actually find myself agreeing with the plan to get rid of the Titans. I just wish, on Armin's side, I guess, I wish that there was a more peaceful way that we could go about this, but I don't think there's gonna be. So yeah, it's really sad what happened to Zeke, and seeing Zeke kind of break down when he was speaking with Aaron as well. I was like, God, Aaron is just so cold, and it just makes him so unlikable. Yeah, like I know he's been through a lot, but he's so stone cold, you know? Okay, time for the mid-season finale. I'm excited. Hopefully Levi's all right from that blast. I was thinking about Levi though, because obviously Mikasa was there to like protect Aaron. So who was Levi there to protect? Irvin? Maybe? I don't know, because obviously if he's an Ackerman, an anchorman, there must be someone for him to protect. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like the ice cream van is outside. So that is my cue, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.